Hello, thanks for tuning in. In today's recipe we're going to be showing you how to make a rice soup with pork and ribs. It's really simple to make, filling comfort food that's great for those cold winter months or when you're just feeling under the weather. We first prepare a spare rib and pork soup before adding in some steamed rice and finally garnishing with herbs. This recipe is a great way to use up any leftover rice that you might have from the previous day's cooking and does not require any hard to find ingredients. This recipe will take about 1.5 hours to cook and will be enough for one portion, so adjust as desired. Okay, so let's get started. Begin by adding 2 cloves of garlic and half a tablespoon of coriander stalks to a mortar and pestle, and then crush into a fine paste. Now scoop about half of the paste out and into a mixing bowl, along with a hint of ground pepper, 125 grams of minced pork, and half a tablespoon of fish sauce. Then give everything a good mix and set aside in the fridge. Next, add 1 1/5 cup of water to a saucepan, along with the remainder of the garlic and coriander paste from the mortar and pestle, a dash of ground pepper, mix, then add in 125 grams of spare ribs, which have been chopped into bite-sized pieces, and then bring the soup to the boil. Once the soup begins to boil, lower the heat and let it slow cook for about 1 hour, making sure that you cover the saucepan with a lid. After 1 hour, raise the heat to a high heat, and once the soup begins to bubble again, add in the pork mixture that we made earlier from the fridge, making sure to use a spoon or your hands to shape the pork into bite-sized meatballs. Let the meatballs cook in the soup for about 5 minutes or so until they're cooked all the way through. Then you can add in 1 cup of steamed rice. Leftover rice is ideal for this, and mix the rice into the soup thoroughly, making sure that there are no lumps of rice. And then once the soup begins to bubble again, just turn off the heat and serve. To serve, garnish with a dash of ground pepper, chopped spring onion, coriander, celery leaf, and anything else that you like. Although all of these garnishes are of course optional. And that's all there is to it. Comfort food that's ready in an hour, and a great way to use up any leftover rice. So thanks once again for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again on the next video.